Giving all glory and honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us 100% truth. Shalom and salutations to the whole elect, beginning with the 144,000 and the rest of the men, women, and children of the great multitude of the elect. I'm the brother of God, Shalomar. Title of this video is "It's Over for Babylon the Great." We're in the last seconds of America being who she is, and Esau being in his kingdom. And you're going to see this video. Even the Edomites are waking up to it. So this video is fair use, not for monetary gain, but for educational purpose only. Fair use.
To the average person, I would say get your board in the water and prepare to paddle like all get out. The tsunami of a lifetime is coming, and nothing your elders have seen is going to prepare. There's no good advice to give that's specific. Let's put it this way. One of the things when people tell me that they're moving from one city to another, I have a phrase that nobody likes, which is every place is over. Oh, I'm moving to Austin. Yeah, it's over. Miami, it's over. Nashville, over. You know, all these places are over. And every occupation that is named is over. I'm going to be a dentist, radiologist, accountant, teacher. These are all over. Whatever's coming, get flexible, get good on a bunch of different stuff. Learn how to.
Yeah, Jacob's trouble is, we're in Jacob's trouble, but it's going to really get turned up because that the devil know he only has but a short time. And like the apostles today, Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Ramla, Elder Apostle Kabar, they went into the video about the UN had passed a silent bill where the whole all the world pretty much is now in agreement to digital the digital the digital AI money system. So we just waiting on for them to do the rollout. You know, this is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 1. It says, "And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and great chain in his hand." And that angel is Yahweh Shai Mashiach. He's having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. That bottomless pit is talking about Europe. When Europe is a place where no resources come out of it. They have no resources. It's a pit. And verse 2 it says, "And he laid hold on the dragon." The dragon is the ancient Roman Empire, which is Esau's kingdom, which was resurrected when America came into power. That old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. So-called white man, Esau, Edom, for 1,000 years, they was the Roman Empire was brought down, and it was cast in. The Edomites was cast in the Caucasus Mountain, and they had to stay there for 1,000 years. The Lord put them there, and they had to stay there. Verse 3, it says, "And cast him into a bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season." And so after that 1,000 years, the Edomites was in the Caucasus Mountain while the Israelite ruled Europe. And after that 1,000 years, they got back into power, the Renaissance, during the Renaissance, and they've been back in power ever since. Deceiving the whole world, and they've been in power, and America's came into power and became the ancient Roman Empire, the reincarnated ancient Roman Empire. Let's go to verse 7. It says, "And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison." And Shalakia. Select about that. So, yeah, so, and when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. He's loose now. You know, he came back into power. Um, America is the reincarnated ancient Roman Empire all over again. Okay? And verse 8, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. And that's what they done. They deceived the whole entire world. The four corners is north, south, east, and west. They deceived the whole world. And Gog and Magog to gather them together to battle. And that's dealing with Russia. Gog is Russia in the land of Magog, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. See that? So, let's go to back to verse 4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that was beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, right? Because the prophets of back then, 2,000 years ago, was lost their life for this truth. You see, it says beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, for the word of the Most High Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast. They did not. The prophets from 2,000 years ago, all up until now, they never worshipped the beast. You know, and the elect is not going to take that chip today. So neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And you see that mark today is a charagma, with the time we're in right now. And the elect is not going to take that charagma, that chip, the RFID chip. So, you know, this is talking about from 2,000 years ago all up until now. The Yahweh Shah's sheep his elect never bowed down to Esau's system, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shah 1,000 years. You see, so they never, the apostles from back then that died, they never bowed down to Esau, the ancient Roman Empire, the beast, the dragon. It says, verse 9, it says, they went up in the breadth of the earth and compassed the camps of the saints about and the beloved city, and fire came down from the Most High Yahweh out of heaven and devoured them. So once that chip comes out in World War III, as you can see from verse 8, once that World War III kicks off, that fire coming down from heaven is because the ICBM missiles going to go out of the ozone and come back down. But the Lord said He's going to have His Spirit. Those missiles going to be bathed in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah's Spirit. So them missiles, where they hit, is going to be exactly where the Heavenly Father want them to hit, and it's going to destroy America. It said, fire came down from the Most High out of heaven and devoured who? Devoured them. You know, all of the Lord's enemies, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstones, where the beast and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Right, because that lake of fire is talking about America. Is going to be that lake of fire. That's going to be become that lake. That's the brimstones coming down from ICBM missiles. That's the laser beams coming out of those chariots from Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You know. It says shall be tormented day and night forever and ever, and that's mean for a very, very long period of time. It's gonna burn. This place, America, is gonna burn for a long period of time. It's not talking about eternity. Let's get Jude 1 and verse 7. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication. America is also known as Sodom and Gomorrah. giving themselves over to fornication, meaning, you know, America's the whore. Everything that is against the Most High, Yahweh, they do. They promote um, homosexuality, bestiality, um, all these false religions, you know, wicked. It says, and going after strange flesh as set forth for an example. So Sodom and Gomorrah was set forth for example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And you see, it says that Sodom and Gomorrah was set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire, meaning a fire is going to last a very long period of time. Because Sodom and Gomorrah right now, there's no land over there that's burning, that has been burning since then. You know, but that means a very long period of time. So read verse 10 again. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night for forever and ever. You know, so yeah, Esau's kingdom is going down. This ancient Roman Empire, which is America, and his the whole dragon, you know, is going down when Yahweh Shah comes to set up his kingdom. So with that, I pray you edify, call halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kar Dash, Shalom.